You walked out of that interview thinking you did okay. Then 3 days later, the email. We've decided to move forward with another candidate. And the worst part? You never find out why. Was it the way you answered? Tell me about yourself. Was it that question about your biggest weakness, where you said, I'm a perfectionist, and watched the interviewer's face go completely blank? Here's the truth nobody in the hiring world wants to say out loud. Most people don't lose job offers because they're unqualified. They lose because they never learn how to interview. And there's a massive difference between being good at your job and being good at getting your job. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. Think about how most people prepare for an interview. They Google a list of common questions. They read a few sample answers. Maybe they practice in the mirror for 20 minutes the night before. And then they walk in hoping they say the right thing. Hope is not a strategy. The hiring manager on the other side of that table has heard the same recycled answers hundreds of times. I'm a team player. I work well under pressure. My biggest weakness is that I care too much. These answers don't just fail to impress. They actively signal that you haven't prepared. What interviewers are actually doing, what most candidates never realize, is that every single question has a hidden agenda. They're not just listening to what you say. They're assessing how you think. They're evaluating whether you understand what the role actually demands. And they're watching for the specific mistakes that eliminate 80% of candidates before the second round even starts. The question isn't whether you're qualified. The question is whether you can communicate your value under pressure, in real time, to someone who's already half decided before you opened your mouth. That's the skill gap. And that's exactly what this book closes. The Complete Job Interview Answer Guide gives you proven answers to all 300 of the toughest interview questions that hiring managers actually ask, across every industry, every role, and every career level. But here's what makes it different from every other interview book on the market. Most interview guides give you a sample answer and move on. This one gives you 3 full layers of coaching for every single question. First, the why. Before you can answer a question well, you need to understand what the interviewer is actually trying to find out. Not the surface question, the real question underneath it. When they ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? They're not asking about your 5-year plan. They're assessing whether you're a flight risk, whether your ambitions align with the role, and whether you've actually thought about your career or just applied randomly. Knowing that changes everything about how you answer. Second, the how. A proven answering strategy you can apply immediately. No vague tips. An actual framework for structuring your response so it lands the way the interviewer needs it to. Third, and this is where it gets serious, in-depth coaching. For every single one of the 300 questions, you get the most common mistake candidates make on that exact question, a real side-by-side comparison of a weak answer versus a strong one, and a word-for-word phrase you can borrow, adapt, and make your own. 300 questions. 3 layers each. Nothing generic, nothing recycled. Let me show you how this works in practice. Say you're asked, what's your biggest weakness? The mistake almost everyone makes? Either the fake weakness, I'm a perfectionist, or the catastrophic honesty move where you share something that actually disqualifies you. The coaching in this book walks you through exactly why both approaches fail, shows you what a weak answer sounds like versus a strong one, and gives you a phrase structure you can use, a real weakness, the impact it's had, the specific steps you're taking to address it, and early evidence that it's working. Honest, self-aware, and confident, all at once. Now take behavioral questions, the tell me about a time when format that trips up even experienced professionals. Every behavioral question in this book is answered using the complete STAR method: situation, task, action, result, with guidance on how deep to go, how long your answer should be, and exactly how to close it so it lands. If behavioral questions have ever made you blank or ramble, this section alone is worth the price of the book. And if you're interviewing for a management, director, or executive position, there's a dedicated section for you. Leadership questions, strategic thinking scenarios, questions about handling underperformance, navigating conflict, and driving results through other people. These are the questions that catch even experienced professionals off guard, because most candidates have never practiced them properly. Until now. Here's what else comes with the book, and I want to be clear, these aren't filler bonuses. These are tools you'll actually use. You get a 7-day interview prep planner so you know exactly what to do each day in the week before your interview. A star story builder with 10 ready-to-use templates. A 30-minute company research blueprint so you walk in knowing things about the company that most candidates don't bother to find out. Scripts for salary negotiation, word for word, for 7 of the most common negotiation scenarios. A virtual and AI interview survival guide. Thank you email templates. A job offer evaluation scorecard. 37 mindset shifts for interview confidence. And a 300-question master cheat sheet you can review the night before. 12 bonuses. All included free. But the two I want to highlight specifically, Bonus 11 and Bonus 12. This is the only interview guide that comes with a free companion podcast. Full audio coaching for chapters 1 through 5. You can read the book at your desk and listen on your commute, at the gym, or the night before the interview. 2 formats, 1 complete preparation system. And Bonus 12 is a free interview preparation video tutorial, so you have visual, audio, and written coaching all in one package. Access details for both are inside the last page of the book. Here's what I want you to think about for a second. The average salary increase from a job change is somewhere between 10% and 20%. On a $60,000 salary, that's $6,000 to $12,000 more per year, every year. Compounding over a career. The interview is the only thing standing between you and that outcome. Not your qualifications. Not your experience. The interview. And right now, the difference between walking in confident and walking in hoping is one decision. The complete job interview answer guide is available now on Amazon Kindle, paperback, and hardcover. The link is in the description below. Stop walking into interviews hoping you say the right thing. Walk in knowing exactly what to say, why it works, and how to deliver it. The interview is a skill. This book teaches it. And now you have everything you need. Click the link below, grab your copy, and I'll see you on the other side of your next offer. And if this video helped you, hit subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from.